If you think that the action button on the iPhone is useless, you're in the right video. Because today I'm going to be showing you the most powerful way to use the action button to make it extremely useful. Keep in mind that we'll start with some beginner shortcuts, some easy ways to use the action button, and as the video goes on, the shortcuts will get crazier, more useful, and a little bit more complex, but I will obviously try my best to explain it in the easiest way possible. So obviously, if you find value out of this video, it would mean the world to me if you could subscribe. So obviously, if we go inside of settings, tap on action button, we're gonna have all of the different options that Apple gives us on what the action button can do. We can obviously have silent mode turned on. So we can have from ring mode to silent mode. That's the easiest thing that you can obviously do with your action button. You could switch between focus modes. So if you want to turn on do not disturb, you can quickly decide on which one you want to choose. Let's tap on do not disturb, for example, or on my work scene. You can open up the camera. And don't forget that if you actually tap on this right here, you can decide what you want the camera to do. So maybe you want to take a selfie every time you tap on the action button. Boom. You can turn on the flashlight if you want. You can start recording a voice memo. You can start recognize music with Shazam. You can translate. This can be really useful if you're traveling, for example. You can tap on the magnifier. This is also pretty beginner, but iOS 18 also allows us to access your favorite controls directly from the action button, which also allows us to do some complex things like ChatGPT, which we're gonna get into that in just a second, but you can do things like turn on dark mode. So then by simply tapping on action button, boom, you can switch from light mode to dark mode. But obviously this is all beginner stuff. What we really want to dive deep in is shortcut. And if you tap on choose a shortcut, you can obviously add all of the shortcuts that you've added previously. Now, if you've never created any before, don't worry, that's why this video is here. Most of the shortcuts, most of the ideas that I'll be talking about in this video will be linked down below in the description. So if you don't want to create it yourself, you'll have a link, you can tap on it and install it on your own iPhone. So I think we can all agree that Siri is great, but ChatGPT is obviously way much more complex and smarter in a lot of different ways. So a great way to use Siri is you can hold it on the power button, but if you hold on the action button, I wanted to show you this right here. So there's a lot of instances, right, where you just want to type to ChatGPT or to a voice assistant. And with this shortcut, you can simply ask it whatever you want. I have potatoes and vegetables. What should I cook? And it will give you an answer. Apart from text, you can also open ChatGPT by voice. So if you hold on the action button, it will open up the voice inside of ChatGPT, the advanced mode. Hello, I'm filming a video right now. Do you want to say hello to all the people?
Hello everyone, I'm so excited to be part of your video. Thanks for having me.
Are you? Do you think the action button on the iPhone 16 and iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro is actually useful?
Absolutely. The action button is super versatile and can be really handy for quick access to your favorite functions.
So in order to do this to your device, you're gonna want to open up the Shortcuts app. Tap on this plus right here to add a new shortcut. And then from here, you can search an action and you can just type in ChatGPT. And inside of ChatGPT, you're gonna have a bunch of different ones. Open ChatGPT voice, start a conversation with ChatGPT. You can choose whichever one you like better. And all of the shortcuts that I will be mentioning in this video, you do it exactly like this. You simply add a new shortcut and then add whatever I'm telling you to do. Now, apart from selecting a specific shortcut to run whenever you tap on the action button, you can also tap right here, which is show folder. So if we select a folder like this smart home one I've got a bunch of HomeKit accessories in this one. So I can turn off lights and turn off the blinds and stuff. So I can actually tap on the action button and boom, just like that, I've got 4 HomeKit scenes. So I've got my bedtime. So when I go to bed, my bed lamps will turn on and all the lights will turn on and all the other lights will turn off. The leaving, every time I leave my house, I can simply tap on this and all the lights will turn off. Night is where all the lights turn off, and movie time, the blue lights will turn on. So if you've got a smart home, this is definitely a very useful shortcut. And to do this, it's very simple. You simply want to go back, and over here where it says folder, you want to create a shortcut folder. And what's amazing about shortcuts folder is that you've got tons of different icons to choose from. So we can tap on this home. and tap on, home folder. We can add it, and inside of that folder, I can just show you the example that I just did. I added 4 of my shortcuts that I previously added, all inside of this folder. So then you tell the action button to simply run that folder, and it will open it as I just showed you before. Apple's Journal app is an app that lets you add a journal, reflect your own thoughts on how your day has been. You can add new entries, you can add music, text, and it makes you reflect on your day. But let's be honest, it's very hard for us to journal every single day, at least for me. So that's where this Siri shortcut comes in very handy, and it's Journal Audio. So you can add it to your action button. If you hold it, it will open up the Journal app and start recording your own voice. So you can kind of reflect on how your day has been. Today my day has been pretty fun. I went out to eat with my friends, and then, it was cloudy, it started to rain, and then I can kind of say a story. I can stop that, it will save automatically, and it's just a very easy way to remember to journal. Boom, I do that, automatically starts recording. To do that, simply search up journal in Siri shortcuts, and you'll see this right here, create audio entry, and automatically you can program that to the action button. Super simple. Now, Siri shortcuts will also obviously allow you to open an app. So let's say, you really, really love an app, for example, the only Kernel, which is the best app in the world. You can hold on action button and it will open up Kernel automatically. Now, as I've shown you in this video, you can open folders directly from a shortcut to trigger the action button. And if you've got a Tesla, you gotta check this out, because once again, hold on action button. You can have a full-on customizable, you can have up to 8 triggers. Now, what's cool about this is that they're all tappable. So if you wanna set temperature, flashlights in your Tesla, you can do it all within the action button. You've got this little icon right here in the top that shows an electric car. So I thought this was pretty cool. If you have an electric car, most importantly, a Tesla, just search up whatever car you have inside of Siri shortcuts to see if there's any shortcuts if you've got a BMW or something. All I know from my side is that Tesla has a bunch of them, and you can do so many cool automations and shortcuts. And if you've got an action button, this is so cool. Now, here's a pretty awesome shortcut. Once again, inside of a folder, you can add a couple different focus modes inside of a folder. And when you do that, you can have different ones. And what's cool about different focus modes is you can have different backgrounds as a wallpaper. You can have different layouts in your home screen. So if I tap on personal, it will go dark mode with these gold tinted apps. The apps will go smaller. And once again, if I tap on it and tap on work, it will go larger. Color will pop up, a different wallpaper will pop up. But you can have different layouts. Let's say you only want this layout to show up depending on the focus mode. You can do it all with the shortcuts. And once again, the action button. You wanna have some fun? Drink a shot every time I say action button in this video. It won't be a fun time. Okay, so the upcoming shortcuts that I'm about to tell you are probably the biggest ones that will truly transform your action button experience. But before I tell you, let me tell you really quick about today's sponsor, ESR. This is the hybrid case for the iPhone 16 lineup from ESR. It is an absolutely beautiful clear case for iPhone. It features a smooth and sensitive button for camera control. It's built with high aluminosilicate tempered glass and a PCB core featuring 6 upgraded capacitive conductive stacks. What it basically does for you is just feature this very seamless and very smooth experience with your camera control, unlike other case manufacturers. We've seen a lot of case manufacturers just totally avoid camera control and just do a slight cutout, but ESR has just taken this to a whole new level. There's actually 3 layers underneath the button itself. This really well done construction, it basically eliminates any gaps that it could have inside of the button. So it's keeping the button free from any dust, so it will always perform the way that you want it to, while still obviously maintaining this extremely sleek design. The case itself is reinforced with dual impact resistance. This type of durability for an iPhone case can literally make you save so much money. Repair costs for iPhone can cost up to $749, which is crazy. It also features this foldable stash stand, so you can watch videos on it. It also highly protects your camera module. It's got a strong magnetic lock, which I've shown you ESR cases before in the channel, and you know how strong this MagSafe magnet is. It's actually double as strong as Apple's own iPhone cases. If you want to protect your iPhone with a case that actually exceeds up to 3 times the military grade protection, you can hit the link down below in the description to pick pick up the ESR hybrid case. Thank you ESR so much for sponsoring the portion of this video. Okay, so let's go back to topic and let's go inside of the Siri Shortcuts app again. I have this call menu folder. Once again, a folder. I can tap on this and I've got 8 different calling shortcuts. So if I tap on this, it will call my girlfriend, right? But I've added all of them to a folder. So then we go to the action button menu. Once again, I tap on show folder and I tap on call menu. And now, boom, I've got 8 people that I could call away. My mom doesn't really care about any of these action button shortcuts that are really cool. She just likes this one. I think this one is really useful for a lot of people that don't have a smart home, that don't have a Tesla, that don't care about focus modes. I think everybody at the end of the day uses a phone. I think everybody at the end of the day uses an iPhone to call people. So this is a great way. Now what's nice about these shortcuts is that you can customize each and every single one of them to different icons. So for example, I've got my girlfriend with a heart, I've got my producer with a clapping. And if not, if you don't add any, it will simply show up the calling logo, which is also fine. Okay, so here's probably one of my favorite ones. And if you want me to be honest, this is the shortcut that I use 95% of the time because it's truly adapted into my life. So this menu right here will pretty much do all the actions that I regularly do on my daily life. And that is mute my iPhone. That is recognize a song on Shazam. I love music, so I'm always discovering new songs. This is my leaving HomeKit scene. So every time I leave, I tap on that, all the lights will turn off. Clean my home and clean my kitchen is my smart robot vacuum, so it will start cleaning my home. Call Chenia, I call my girlfriend a lot, so by simply a tap, I can call her. And it's also very small things. For me, for example, I go to this coffee shop almost every day. I'm always opening this app to unlock free points for my coffee. I always collab with Sierra Coffee, which by the way is absolutely amazing coffee. So I can just quickly access to those points, something that I use every day, but you can customize it depending on your needs. I use my Sonos setup at home for music all day. So every time I'm in my living room, I can quickly capture that. And also ChatGPT, having access to it with the voice assistant is honestly really useful. I was just talking about you.
Thanks, I appreciate that. I'm always here to help whenever you need.
You know, there's a lot of people watching right now that aren't subscribed, and you've already told them to subscribe, and I think by now there's so much value out of this video. So could you do like a 10-second demonstration on why people should follow this channel right now?
Hey everyone, if you're loving the content and want to stay up to date with the latest Apple news, tips, and reviews, hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it helps you never miss out on exciting updates. Thanks for watching.
Not Siri. Sorry, I called you Siri. Okay, I'm gonna leave. They want you to leave. Okay, so the next shortcut is not a shortcut. It's actually thousands of shortcuts and possibilities that you could do. And that is this Actions app that we discovered recently. And if you tap this, it will let you open up the Shortcuts app, but all you gotta do is search up Actions inside of Siri Shortcuts. Are you sticking with me? And if you scroll down, you can see that there's so many things. It's just basically so many examples of shortcuts that you could do. When your phone is online, when you start shaking your device, when you join Wi-Fi, this or that could happen. Like, you could get so creative with this. If you want me to make a full video on how to take the full potential of this app, this would probably make an entire video, but I just wanted to let you know about this app because it's seriously so cool. Okay, I guarantee this shortcut will blow your mind. So this is multi-button. And if I hold on it, the camera will pop up. And if I hold on it again, it will literally share this photo to Instagram. What this shortcut basically does is have a double life, a double gesture for your action button. So you could tap on it once and then tap on it again after a couple seconds. Now, we actually discovered this Siri shortcut by a YouTuber called Federico Vitici. So totally credits to him. I totally grabbed this shortcut to him. So if you want to go follow him as well, here's a big shout out. But I'll link it down below in the description. You can basically make it do whatever you want, right? You can say whatever you want first to happen. So open up camera in this case, and then I personally grab the last photo that I took and upload it to Instagram to story. So I can upload it to story, feed, or messages. But Instagram is just one example. You could pretty much do anything that you want on it. As you can see, the shortcut is seriously so complex because it gives you two buttons. It gives you the action button and the double action button. And that's truly how to take the action button to a whole new level. There's so much possibilities that you could do with this. You could even integrate shortcuts that I've mentioned in this video first, and then after you tap it twice, another shortcut could show up. So like the possibilities are seriously endless. Okay, so I'm actually gonna need you to watch this screen recording while I do it because this is called the orientation action. So what this basically does is, depending the way that I have my iPhone oriented, for example, right now I'm facing it like this. If I hold the action button, it will take a screenshot. Once again, so you can see it just took a screenshot. But check out what happens when I do like this and I hold it on landscape. Or now, you wanna say hi? Hi. That's our now. And that's pretty cool because I'm holding it like this. And then if I hold it the other way, the camera will also pop up, but only in video. Or now you want to say hello again? Hey. Okay. And then if I hold it like this, let's say, you want to turn off your phone because you're, at a restaurant. I can hold on the action button. The iPhone just locked itself. Boom. Check it out. Isn't that cool? And isn't that powerful? This shortcut is obviously pretty complex for me to show it to you step by step. So I think the easiest thing that you should do is just hit the link in the description for you to download it yourself. Here's the example if you need any help. You know what's even more amazing though? The ability to have the full potential of the dynamic island. I mean, just check this out. I've got this hidden feature on my iPhone right here using the dynamic island. If you want to know how to do this, you can tap on this video right here, or once again, as ChatGPT told you, if you found value out of this video, you can hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.